All right, it is Sunday, July 6, 2025. I'm out here in Montrose, California for the Old Town Montrose Car Show, and I've been covering this one for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. I can't even remember. What I do remember is they do get a lot of the most amazing cars you'll see, a lot of great stuff. And we got here super early this year so I can get the roll-ins this time. Usually I get some of the roll-ins. This time I'm pretty sure I can get most of the roll-ins since some of the car clubs had already parked. This one, you're going to love it, and this is the second video for 4th of July weekend. We did film more on Friday, and so I skipped yesterday, and so we're going to go check out what's here today. All right, so the Eagle Rock Trompers are already parked. We're waiting on the roll-ins to start. We'll get this area. This is on Honolulu Avenue in Montrose. There's a lot of great little stores and restaurants and things down here. There's also a farmer's market way down the end that always happens on the same day. I think that one's like probably once a week. Farmer's market, you can look that up online. But always coincides with the car show every year. I hear cars starting up, so they're going to be coming through here in a minute. Next week we are off to Moon Eyes in Santa Fe Springs for the Moon Eyes open house on the 12th. Possibly another show or event that day. If there's time, I believe there will be time. 13th, Long Beach swap meet. Oh, on the 9th, I might be going to hit the, there is a Irwindale reunion thing at Taco Treat in Arcadia. So I might try to hit that on Wednesday. So probably be, if I do get a video, it's going to be probably a shorter video. I know some of you guys like those. So it's the 13th, Long Beach. Going into the following week, the 19th. Hot Rods on the Tarmac in Santa Ana in the morning / midday, and then go home, get the video up, relax for a little bit, and then that night is Glendale Cruise Night. They're on Brand Boulevard, so very busy Saturday. That's how I shot that one last year, 2 in 1 day. That's how we'll have to do it this year. Buick. And coming up after that, we're doing the Washington State road trip. So I may try to hit something, a museum or something, cruise night, who knows, on the way up and on the way back. And of course, we'll be doing the Good Guys Pacific Northwest on the 26th with my daughter. And my daughter could not be here today. She is going to Anime Fest in downtown LA. So, where she's at. She's got the whole cosplay outfit she made and everything. So she's one of those kids. All right, Sunbeam Tiger. Thought the cars were going to start rolling in. I kind of like to get this area because that restaurant there plays music later. I do know that.
As soon as I
deal with it every year.
I probably want to rip it all back out and do it again. You know?
And the street does get filled with spectators. Any of these Main Street type car shows, you run into that. So.
Good morning.
Morning. Buick Riviera.
Way longer than you think. Literally, I spent hours, like 2 or 3 hours, working on one little step side on one.
So, and the Rambler they were filled up with entries already, I guess, for this. So but I did get the Rambler where it's drivable-ish. It drives. I drove it around Pasadena yesterday. I think the previous owner had done some things that, well, first of all, when you hit the turn signal, the headlight would blink, so he had the wiring hooked up wrong, which I figured out pretty easily. But other than that, I think he had the carb rebuilt, and he just put it on the way it came back from the rebuild shop, if you will. So had to drop the idle and the choke down a bit, so it was revving lower. Since it's a 3-speed, non-synchronized. So I think some of you guys see where that's going. So if the idle is too high, it will grind going into first and reverse. So it seems to have been rectified. There you go. As well as the wiring situation. I actually got some good stuff done yesterday too. C10 custom interior. Not sure if there's any other channel news. Other than the satellite's broken, I've already mentioned that in other videos. So another one where you start doing things that other people did wrong and then you find more problems. All right, they're moving the gates down there now. They're gonna let the masses of cars roll in. Last year there was a killer deal on a DeSoto somebody had. And it sold before the car show was over. In fact, the family left a note on the video last year. And it was like not one of the more popular years of DeSoto, but it was so minty. Like you couldn't build it for what they were asking. And here come the roll-ins. Motorcycles here. Royal Enfield. I was a dealer for Royal Enfield when it finally came back to California about 15 years ago or so. I guess they do the roll-ins at 7, so I'll have to make that in, put that in my car show notes for next year. El Camino. So I got an interesting one. My neighbor has one of those electric, the SVO Fox body Mustang. Those are kind of rare. So my neighbor got one of those electric Hyundai vehicles, the Ioniq 5. So apparently the wiring harness is made out of soy-based wiring that rats love. So you can draw your own conclusions on that one. $17,000 repair. So according to him, they would not cover it under warranty, which I think it should be. Why would you make wiring out of like something that rats love to eat, knowing that rats exist in the world? So yes, I did look it up. It is a problem people are complaining about on the internet with those cars. So, and I said, well, once it's fixed, what are you supposed to do? Because it's going to happen again, unless they put real wiring in it. And it's an electric car, mind you, with wiring that rats love to eat. So it may even be a safety concern. Who knows? Early beetle. So yeah, sometimes, many times, new cars are not better than old cars in that respect. back. Here, we'll get this pickup while we're waiting for more roll-ins. So I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, you just Google it. Google Hyundai soy-based wiring. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And they're still rolling in. I don't really have any excuse for getting here later, I guess prior years. Yeah, Fairlane. GTA. I only live like 15 minutes from here. There's GMC. Kawasaki. Yeah, I got a lot of motorcycles. Pro Italia, which is a very well-known motorcycle shop, is very, very close to here as well. I used to know the owner there when I had the scooter shop. Bob.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's good. Corvette 69. Big block. GTO. 66. 68 Mustang GT Coupe. Looks like they're backing up already. Good. How you doing? It's good. Got a Lamborghini. I don't know the models on these, so. It's got a V10. It says so right there. You know, the Tommaso Pantera. 48. Dubs coming through. Got the trailer. Brought the root beer. Window. 65 GTO. Camaro. Oh, Honda GL Goldwing. It's a GL 1000. Used to mess around with a few old Hondas and Honda motorcycles in my day. Oh, my buddy doesn't pick up the Kawasaki I picked up for his dad. I'm going to start working on it. Do a video during the slow time. About a 67 Kawasaki, they call it the Roadrunner. 42. '57 Vet. Fuel injected.
That's the first.
56 Nomad. I still have not booked any hotel rooms for the. We're just gonna play it by ear. My kid asked that we go to Monterey for the aquarium on the first day, so we're not gonna stay in Monterey. And I got 40 flatbed. So we may try to make Sacramento. The people at the car museum up there, when I was up there for the Leno's Law hearing, said if I'm ever in the area to come by and shoot a video there. So we'll see how that plays out time-wise. Corvette. Got a 59 Chevrolet. Biscayne 4-door sedan. Corvair. If you like 58, 59 Chevys, check out the Fillmore video. There was a bunch of 58 and 59 Impalas in that video. I think at one point there was like 4 59 convertibles lined up in a row. Left side pickup. Box body. A Ford Fairlane wagon. Cheetah. Camaro. Impala. No new news on the Leno's Law bill. I'm going to try to contact people tomorrow, find out what's going on. It's supposed to go to the Transportation Committee in the Assembly on the 14th. So that's coming up quickly, and I have not heard anything else lately about doing a campaign or what, so... Obviously, we weren't going to hear anything over 4th of July weekend, but a Ford Ranch Wagon gasser. How you doing? Yeah, I can't wait to see the pictures of my kid from the anime fest dressed up. She goes every year, but said they have a tradition on my ex-wife's side of the family. They go to San Diego every year for the 4th. So every year, I guess that is on 4th of July weekend, so she only gets to go the last day. But she just loves it. She does her own artwork, too. I keep telling her she used to make something up for the channel. Clean Chevy. Corvair. Right-hand drive Mini. how he slows the car down. C10. Hey!
How are you, sir?
Good, it's good. It's the Mr. PCTV. Split Beetle. 356. The Mercedes-Benz SCC 560. Hanging in there? Morning. Mike and the Gremlin. What's going on?
How you doing?
It's good. Go satellite wagon.
That's a nice car. I've seen that at the bonus.
Camaro. I'm gonna try to hang out a bit after the show. I always say that. This one I should be able to actually. I just am so close to home. Maybe I'll grab my computer and start editing in a Porsche. Now the cars are starting to back up, rolling in. Back. '63 two-door sedan. Sprint. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Those were a hot item when they were new. Those in the Dodge Stealth, which is basically the same car. Got the Fiero. Red era Pontiac. That's a very clean Fiero. Some of the modern Mustangs. Happy Sunday. You got a wide angle on that barge. That's a big car. We love big cars. I like big cars, small cars, whatever. There we go, 61 Ford Starliner. There we go, C10. That's good. Good morning. I don't think we'll make it out in the shot, but I can see from here they are lined up way down the block. The OBS. Ford Bronco. It's the Roush edition. My sister has the little Bronco Sport, the small one. She loves that. A Dodge Ram. There you go, overlanding. It's got the Journey. Taking a journey with Journey. As the sun rises, we are losing the shady spots on the street. 21 window. How you doing? Cadillac. I think I mentioned later in the year I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with my dad's Cadillac. So my friend who stores it, look at this El Camino right on the next car, 1960. I have my dad's 56 Cadillac convertible stored in Palm Springs. Got 348. From one blue El Camino to another. 71. So I always have to be mindful of that. And the Cadillac did appear in a video once on the channel. Dodge. Custom Royale. E500. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the other end, start filming the cars that are parked. That way I can start on the show before it gets too crowded out here. We finally get in our Camaro. I have to be mindful of that. Also be mindful I do have to get a thumbnail picture, this is one of the more difficult shows to get a good thumbnail picture due to placement of the sun and shade. I always remember that every year. Modern Mustang. I started talking to somebody, and I was like, hey, we get more roll-ins. Then we'll get down to the other end of the show. Also got to be mindful there's a DJ down the other end of the show as well. Got the Sun Coupe Buick with the sliding back roof. I've only seen a few of those ever. Corvette. Datsun Roadster. '86 Caprice.
Morning.
Good morning. Alright, we're going to start doing the cars that are filled in.
People's Choice Award, right?
Fingers crossed we get to the area with the DJ before the DJ is set up. That never happens. Sometimes you think you have scientific methods for filming car shows and nope. 55. Remember down there, we'll probably get to it here in a minute. There's a bowling alley, I believe it's from the 30s or 40s. It looks like it's untouched inside. And I believe they rent it out only for private parties now. One year they had it open and you could go in there and bowl. In fact, I had a friend of mine who had a party there once, and of course they use it for movie filming as well. So we were in Southern California. Nice early 70s Trans Am. Alright, Corvette.
How much you want for it?
69. Alright, F100 56. I think we got about a half an hour of rollins. That's pretty good. Said I do plan if there's time to hang out for a bit. Which is usually the plan, and it doesn't always work out that way. Actually, I filmed the Twilight Cruise night last Wednesday, and I got done filming right when the awards and raffle happened. Did not win anything in the raffle. I forgot to put that in the video. That's okay though. Very nice Merc. And you know what happens when the awards and raffle are over. 57 convertible. So yeah, start clearing out right after that. And I kept saying I really needed to just, I don't know, Wednesday night I just really needed to get out and film a video and talk to people. So it really worked out well for me that night. Yeah, Willie's Coupe hanging out over here under the overhang at the Mid-Century Bank drive-through. So, and while I was out that way in Pomona, I went to Glendora, picked up the people who sold me this Pasadena Police Coronet. This guy usually leads the Rose Parade every year with this. While I was out there, they had found a bunch of old papers on the Rambler. And in 1981, it had 46,000 miles. The odometer now shows 51,000, so it's only traveled 5,000 miles since 1981. And yes, I believe that to be original miles, just judging from looking around the vehicle. V8 swapped S10. I believe the GMC, they called him the S15. Hey, there he is. Got Danny over here. Let's get Danny in the video. There you go. He's filming me while I'm filming him.
Hey, there you go.
That's how it works.
Thank you so much, Mike.
All right.
Oh.
Let's coming through.
All right. Enjoy, Mike.
All right, take it easy. Datsun are bringing them in down here now. I thought this area was filled in already. See a few more bonus roll-ins, a few Roadsters, MG. go. Galaxy 427. See, I have my 427 Impala getting the roof done. Hopefully I'll have that back soon. Motorcycles. There's a motorcycle area. I'm gonna wait and see if it fills in a little bit more before I film the motorcycles. I'm gonna try to find a couple vehicles parked next to each other with the sun hitting it the right way with the hoods down for a thumbnail. Have not located that yet. I think I've got one possible thumbnail picture so far. '57. A 42-door sedan. I think the DJ's already set up. I can hear it way down there. To be expected, I suppose. Sometimes you try to outsmart them. I think I'm better at outsmarting YouTube on that, because I say, yes, it's extra work, but I do it anyway. Chevy. 55. Yeah, Glendale Community College. It's an old Security Pacific, tell by the sign, bank building.
This one. The V12 Lincoln and
That's how his car alarm's going off way in the distance.
Lincoln V12 in there. And all the little doodads on there from the kitchen sink with a beer opener or bottle opener.
No cylinder, flathead, Lincoln style. There's the traffic light tail lights.
The water thing on the window or the rear mirror above. Yeah. Oh, the water's
All right, 67, big block, 400 horse, 427. When I was a young man, I'd always wanted one of these big block 67s. Now that I'm older, I probably wouldn't fit in one. So, nice to look at. Couldn't afford it either, but that's beside the point. There you go, 69, 390 horse, 427 Corvette. Yeah, the people bought the Rambler from, they had a 68 small block automatic Corvette for sale as well, which they did sell, but I was like, I just don't see myself fitting in that car. My Fox body's bad enough, but I've road tripped the Fox body several times, obviously. power tour and a trip to Sacramento and various other things. There you go, SVO.
52.
There you go, 4-cylinder, turbo. Of course, they use the same in the Turbo Coupe Thunderbird, and they actually did a limited production XR7 Cougar with that 4-cylinder turbo, and they also used it in the Merkur XR4Ti.
And it's all original.
There's the bowling alley right there. If it's open later, I'll take you in there. A few years back, I filmed the inside of it. It's got the semaphores. 52 split. There you go, 66 GTO, 3 deuces. I hear sound system buzzing like they're testing stuff, so it's got the his and hers shifter. Comes Bob. I still have a 1949 big boy menu myself, and I've got the little bank so like I said, I still have my big boy bank from when I was a kid. There we go, Corvette. I still have Bob's comic books too, and a couple of Bob's glasses. The only Bob's thing I can't find that I used to own was the Bob's Big Boy watch I had when I was a kid. I got for my birthday one year. So I told my sister when she's cleaning out my mom's place to keep an eye out for it. She has not found it yet. I got a 69 Camaro. I've already warned her. I said last place I saw it was in my mother's jewelry box when I was a kid. It's like a Mickey Mouse watch, but it's Bob. I got a Chevy Nova. I got the Foster Farms chickens. Cuda. I got GMC pickup truck. I'm trying to think what we got coming up in August. Tour Nationals, I know, is at the end of the month. I have Good Guys Pleasanton listed. I'm still sort of maybe still. 900 Kawasaki here. Got San Marino Classic coming up. I may just do Pleasanton and say I'll probably wind up doing Pleasanton. Whenever I say it's a maybe, it's usually a most likely. If it's a maybe, I usually just leave it off the list at this point and then just shoot it anyway. That's Mike thinking right there for you. So Ventura Nationals at the end of the month. That's always a must hit. Of course, we got the 4-year Promo-anniversary video.
Well, I gotta go check in.
I don't remember exactly what date that is, but that's coming up. 4-year anniversary of shooting every Pomona. Here's Camaro. Now we're in the speaker area, so we'll try to get through here hopefully before speaker things start happening. 45, 44 is the window on this one. What a deal. All right, I got the MGB. MGB parked at the B of A. For all the acronyms. There you go, T-Bucket. Got all the chrome and polishing. How you doing? Got a blower. We're on a small block with a Minion. Yeah, 65 Malibu. This is a super sport. Yeah, a couple more thumbnail picture possibilities. Sometimes when I get to the end of the show and I edit and I go look at the pictures I took on my camera phone, one that I didn't think was suitable is actually the best one. It's kind of weird how that works. A Woody coming through like a 49. How you doing? All right. Fairlane Ranch Wagon. I need to change the battery on my camera, but that's okay. Oh, there goes the music. Now I can change the battery on my camera. There's that Ford four-wheel drive dent side. I saw this on the freeway or something the other day. I was actually in this area too. Ford Fairlane GTA K90 FE. Got a fresh battery in the camera now. There we go, a little reprieve from the music for a minute, so let's get as much shot as possible. 64 Chevelle. I think they're still playing around with the sound system. 4-speed. With a Jaguar. Jaguar Mark II. Rolls Royce, the Spirit of Ecstasy. Went to Pomona a few weeks ago. There was a Rolls Royce that was missing its Spirit of Ecstasy. Five-window coupe. Windsor power. And the crowds are coming out. There's this Cobra. Bring in here. Let's come around this side. These cars always draw a crowd.
200-pound thing called maneuvering around the house.
That's the thing. You know, if you can lift 200 pounds into your
80s El Camino. This one's for sale. Remember, every time you see a for sale sign in the video, check the date before you start dialing. It's an Evro. Those rare ones. No price on it. 79 model. There's all the information that is on the sign. Now come around this side. Get you the interior. The El Camino. And the music's back on again. Great. There we go. Mini Clubman. The wagon. Right-hand drive. I think they're still playing with the sound system. The Austin Healey Roadster. That's where they have all the British cars over here. It's like all British cars, pretty much, except for the Model A Coupe and the El Camino in a row.
Perfect.
The Mini Cooper, right-hand drive. And some MGs rolling. MGB. I got a Volvo.
Other side.
Went from Great Britain to Sweden. About 10 seconds. There's Gumby. I don't see his pony pal Pokey anywhere around. Got for them blockheads. I used to love Gumby when I was a kid. I'm not going to sing the theme song, but you know you're singing it right now. I think anyone wants to hear me sing the Gumby theme song. Mr. PCTV's square body. And the music's back on again. And now it's off again. I think it's low enough where we can get away with it. Got the rat rod. Ward Isabella. It's European. You don't really ever see these. That's all you need to know. My dad knew all about these. They know about all the weird European stuff. You know, rat rod on a glittery Hemi. What could you ask for? Yep, they got cackle cars at this show too. I see it blows out the microphone, unfortunately, when I try to shoot them. There you go, got the drag cars behind a caution tape. You guys missing Irwindale yet? I know I am. I was talking to somebody about it Wednesday night. It's for sale, but I can't get in that close, so. Alright, Porsche. A 55 convertible.
But it was okay. Because basically it was only.
Right Fink Nova. 57.
But you're going to continue to bring them within the movie. I told people right now, I said,
68 Chevelle. Two-door sedan. Yeah, the 4-speed.
that was his height. And that's what I said.
56 Nomad. Well, they usually have this, the whole Tri-5 club's usually down this way every year towards the farmer's market.
But after a few years, maybe 1 year.
Well, whatever car show can you go to and get all your
Because
vegetables and fruit at the same time. 55. So it's got the air conditioning option, which is very rare in the 50s, as you know. Tissue dispenser. '57.
that's where they got you.
All right, 56. Two-door sedan. It's got the Goodwrench Crate 350. Got a 59 Skyliner retractable.
So what time did you arrive here? Employ the lines?
Got retractable on the license plate.
What you did last night? I thought you this morning.
'55 Chevy. I don't know if this was one I was behind on the way in here. Challenger. Hemi. Now we got 56.
Daddy.
There's a 40. That's 64 Chevelle convertible. Got the 4.6 and the 56 F100. Got the console. You got Bob on the console there. There's the farmer's market down there. I get to walk back the other way to where they're getting the roll-ins. It's for sale, $39,500 on this one. Some of them swap meet rules. Check the date of the video. There's a 55 for sale, $60,000 on that one. I was behind this on the freeway. This is the one I was behind the freeway coming in here, so.
See what he did.
You guys really.
It's nice though. It's almost set up like frames.
Are they getting any calls for that yet?
No, I don't know. No, I went over there and got it.
I got a 57. All right, now it's getting crowded. I just talked to people for like, I was talking at a PCTV or for, I was talking to him for like, what were we talking for, like half an hour, 45 minutes?
At least I know we do that every time. We got to stop it.
We got to stop
We did
this.
that at Irwindale too. Remember?
Yeah.
We kept talking to each other, so no more of that.
Jeez. All right, no more talking.
No, we'll do it again. But it's
Yeah, well,
great
we'll talk
seeing
at some
life.
point.
Take care, buddy.
That's what we do at these shows. All right, so the street's filling in. There we go, 66 Chevelle. I'll try to get you this show as much as I can. Oh, man. I always say that, yeah, I'm going to hang out afterwards, and I hang out in the middle of the video. That's how it works. That's how these videos go. All right, let's get some energy here. That's 69 Camaro. Someday I'll figure out how to film these car shows. It could happen. 57. So you gotta try. This is like the Tri 5. Oh, there's other cars mixed in. Nice yellow. I had a 57 four-door sedan Bel Air that was this color combo a million years ago. Nowhere near this nice though. I bought from the original owner's daughter in Ventura. Had to put a generator in it to drive it home. It's probably, I'm guessing, 99 or so. So over 25 years ago, let's just say that. Ah, the good old days. There you go, C10. C10 with a big block. I'm gonna get closer to the music here in a minute. Oldsmobile. Malaise era goodness. The Regency with the vinyl top and the moonroof. That is spectacular. Check out the pillow top upholstery. This car just drips Malaise. The 98 Regency. Fantastic. 56. Now we're back into the Tri 5s over here. Now 57 Nomad. Six. One's got the inline 6. 7210. He's got a rubber ducky. Oh, 306. All right, back into the music area. Johnson Roadster.
It's all the play, My Fair Lady. 60s was South Jackson's car.
These Benz 560 SEC. Yes, these were a hardtop in the 80s. So if I ever owned like an 80s Benz, this would be like the one I would want. I always liked those. And so I'm not really a Mercedes person, but those are just so cool. Our horse 427 69. Yeah, 49 Ford Woody. It's like original wood too. How about 2 big block? That's 65. VW base kit car. A 67 Malibu. '66 El Camino. It's the inside here. 70 Chevelle,
Car engine like this.
396.
We're gonna fire up the nitro gun.
Yeah, take care.
Block 427, 69 Corvette. There you go, Lamborghini.
Now, for your family, do you have
I do not know the models on these. There you go, V10. I told you, it's got a V10. There you go, it's our Huracan Evo. That's what it is. I put the badge way down at the bottom. Something a little more familiar, Di Tommaso Pantera. The Ford powered supercar from 61 Ford Starliner. Nice Chevy Coupe, 41. Most 70s you can get in one truck. Check out those stripes. 7 Dodge with the stacks.
Yeah. No, this one doesn't open.
1940. The 67. That's a restored El Camino. Streets are filling in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
69 Camaro. So they're gonna light off the cars here in a minute.
right here, Ocean View and Honolulu.
Like I said, I can't go there and film it. It blows out the mic really bad.
Do you ready to fire up? And we've got an altar, a fuel altar.
Got a Super Sport Camaro.
Topolino.
RS package with the hideaways. 65 GTO. Hey, they got frozen yogurt down here. Okay. I need some after this. And there's like a really good Mexican restaurant on the street that I ate at years ago. There's the cheetah.
Smell the nitro in the air. Hey, we got some earplugs for the youngsters here.
Yeah, the Volkswagen.
This is a real steel body Leon from American Hot Rod Engineering.
you got a Cobra. Yeah, modern Porsche. Apollo 427. What's on the menu? Okay.
RPMs come up, shuts off the next car, getting ready to fire up. You think that's good? Stick around. We've got
Chevy
two
Fleetline.
more Nitro top fuelers getting ready to fire here on the border. Come on down. Drivers are behind the wheel. We get ready to go. And if you'd like to have one of these cars, there's one for sale.
55 Ford Victoria two-door hardtop. With Y-block. That's Chrysler 300 convertible. It's a long car. I gotta go on a hike to get around this one.
Oh my God.
That is a mighty large automobile. A 67 Camaro. Austin Healey 3000
Got fuel and
in British Racing Green.
they have funny cars and dragsters all running on night.
Got a Bronco golf cart.
Final car, get ready and light up.
All right.
Alcohol into
Bronco
the hat.
golf cart. That's
Crank the
new.
motor over. This one's having a little bit of a problem getting started.
Got a Mustang. There you go. We found it. The one at every car show. At least it's wearing a Dodger hat. 90s throwback of the day.
Mila, look, this is what one of my
So those were very popular at car shows in the 90s.
Oh my god.
Thanks for coming out to the Montrose Car Show 2025. Glad you could be here. For those of you who have never been here before, welcome. For those that have returned for multiple times,
Subaru.
for coming to the show. Hi, there he goes.
They're still lighting them off. Last time I saw a Subaru that clean from that era. Exactly. Here you go, 56 F100. It's for sale. There you go. Big sign. Alright, they're on Buick.
Breeze is shifting. Fuel fumes coming this way.
57. I think it's nice about them lighting off the cars. We can get through a lot of cars without worrying about music. It's called strategy. There we go. 5. C10. Short bed, step side. At a 40. Small block with a blower. So I'm planning on hopefully this week moving my 40 to a better spot at my house to work on it. Working on it. So we shall see. I need a nice spot where I can lay out the wiring harness and install it. And a 56 Nomad. I still have not found a spot for my trailer yet, so unfortunately I had to move my Mustang back over to my stepfather's house since I've got the car trailer taking a big chunk of my driveway. So I'll be playing musical cars and trailer this week. Big C20 pickup. Flatbed. I think from here on out we're going to be very crowded. There's Camaro. Corvair 4-door. I always liked how they did the flat top like the 59 and 60 full-size GMs. The hard tops, that is, they had that flat roof. And a Corvair is a convertible. There you go, I got an award last year. Back Mustang.
Every day?
Seen this on various shows over the years. Swap 59 Chevy pickup.
Adi.
I think next year I got to be a little more strict on just getting the video shot, then hanging out afterwards when it gets crowded. Yeah, so this one definitely fills in with spectators as the morning progresses. I got the Challenger.
Let's go check the motorcycles!
No, this one.
A Mustang GT.
I noticed that.
The motorcycles. 2000 Harley. It's for sale. Got a Vespa. This is the 300, I believe. Yeah, the GTS 300. I used to work on those back in my scooter shop days. The older version of that, I should say. Yeah, Royal Enfield International 650. I was actually a dealer. I was one of the first Royal Enfield dealers when they came into California about 15 years ago. And they finally had a California approved model. And I know the newer ones are a lot better than the ones we had back then. Norton 750 Commando for sale. There you go. If you're looking for a Norton. Very cool Brit bike. 78 GL 1000 Goldwing. That's a really clean one too. Look at that shaft drive. I've had a few GLs. One ones I like is the GL 650, the silver wing. A little bit smaller. A little goozy. A Norton 850 Commando. Got a custom chopper. So the Honda Trail. Trail 90. I've actually still got a Trail 90. Maybe it's a 64, the one I have. The old Honda SL70. There's some of the newer ones, newer Moto Guzzi. These are the newer bikes from Pro Italia. Pro Italia is literally like around the corner from here. They're big, I know they sell Ducati. I think they're Royal Enfield now. They took it over after I gave it up. After I closed my shop. Their Marquee Harley. Italian Harley dirt bike. Got some more of the vintage stuff. It's a Hodaka. Actually, my friend's dad, who was supposed to get my Kawasaki, I believe his dad was a Hodaka dealer back in the day, Suzuki and Kawasaki, so that's why he wants that Cali. El Camino. Back to more cars, trucks, cars that are kind of like trucks. A 68 Mustang with a 390. And this is the GT with auto. He's got all the carburation going on.
V6. And the cockpit over, you know? Very, they have
Grandmother and mom and
Nice gasser. Mustang. Is for sale. V8 289 car. 65.
65.
Just a phone number. It's got plastic on the seats. I'll bring the old car. 2-owner car. Yeah, I don't know if it has a price on it. No, it just has the data plate breakdown. Got a 74 Super Duty 455 Trans Am. That is a rear car.
Of course they are.
When I was growing up, there was a guy near me who had a 74 and a 70 and a 73 as well. He had both years of the Super Duties. I would say I had the 74 Formula 455 non-Super Duty Ram Air. Man, I wish I stole that car. There you go, OBS.
Really?
OBS Blazer. That's pretty clean too. There you go, 71 GMC Sprint. It's a version of the El Camino. They're sending me texts.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you can buy the kit.
We'll get through this. Fastback Mustang. Yeah, we're just gonna have to walk through, get what we can at this point. P2869.
It's not a turn here.
66 Chevelle. Super Sport.
They have pictures of it. Is it going to be at the
Riviera.
Yes.
All right, 56. I see I finally they put my friend with the Mike with the gremlin. Haven't run to him yet. I'll try to we'll just do walkthrough style. I can't. If I wait 5 minutes for each car to clear up, someone still walks into the shot at this point. So we'll just get through it. I've learned that. There you got the Willys wagon. That's SEMA in a nutshell. Wait 5 minutes to get a shot of a car, and then someone still walks into the shot. That's how you film. Yeah. Got some cool stickers on here. But you take that in. Got Santa Anita Park. That's cool. Carmen Gia. Cobra. C10.
Whose sparkly POS is this one? Sparkly POS.
59 Biscayne.
Love you, Jen.
Oh, thanks. Fairlane.
Millions, yeah.
390 FE. Six.
Very clean.
So don't forget Moon Eyes. They're doing the Christmas party at Pomona, December 20th. They haven't had entries yet. So, of course, we don't have Irwindale anymore. That should be a huge one. With drag racing on the quarter mile. So, definitely will be a must-hit event for the end of 2025. Corvette. Fuel cell on the Sol Camino. Volkswagen 23 window. So these guys rolling in hours ago for me, or about an hour ago for you guys.
It's just wires.
Mustang.
We can't lean on it, baby.
I think that's a band down there. I remember last year there was a band at one of the restaurants down there. So I have to verify before I get into copyright issues. There you go, 68 Camaro. Yeah, it sure sounds like bandish, so we'll just leave it at that. Full drive Chevy. I usually do like one or two cars if it's a live band, but if it's actual recorded music, it's 5 to 8 seconds at a time. Got Ford Fairlane. All right, we got Herbie. Volkswagen Beetle. The Love Bug. I love that movie when I was a kid. We're going to see it. Back then they used to like re-release the Disney movies, and this were pre-VHS days where everyone had a VCR. They used to re-release the Disney movies in the theaters for like a limited time. It's like a Packard street rod. It's been modernized. No more Cobras. Cobra. So keep the clip going. Let's get into the custom Merc with the chop. This guy's the food tray.
Let's go this side. Oh, it's over here.
So a modern T-Bird. Yeah, these are like 25 years old or 20 or 25 years old now. Hard to believe. The Batmobile. It's the one that's made out of a 59 Ford. You can tell by the dashboard. Occasionally we do see the Barris Batmobile out at shows as well. Ford Chevy. They like the bombs. They did the Bomb Club show at Santa Anita about a month ago, month and a half ago. It's always a fantastic one. If you like watching roll-ins, that's like the one to watch because they're all rolling in out of a tunnel. You can believe that.
They were like V6.
Yep. Yeah, that's great.
Mustang, we just have a couple more lots left here at this show. Of course, it is very crowded now. Yeah, 69 Camaro.
Matthew, you look like a natural.
We are getting there. Nice Camaro.
Alex, no. Yeah, that's a good perfect face.
Am I doing angry driver?
What?
Angry driver.
Well, at this show, you definitely have to get your entry in early. I know every year the entries fill in. Got a C4 Corvette, one of the later ones with the later dash. It was 1990. I think that was the first year they changed the dashboards on them. I think put an airbag in it. Datsun Roadster. All right, a Caprice. '66. A Model A, four-door sedan, 31. Side. Tune driver, that's a good one to learn in. To get through here.
Beautiful. This is beautiful.
And we got a Woody. Last year, I think when I got to this point, there was a guy in the alley behind here messing around in a bright orange Lamborghini, doing all kinds of silly stuff. And then I think you got it, the front under lip spoiler got caught on the driveway or something. I think it was either last year or the year before that. Yeah, Chevy van. 108 series. Bring it on the inside. So you can bring it on the back. Gotta get around the doors. I just gotta remember when you park your van at a show, you need that little extra room for the door. Alright, Dodge van. I gotta see if there's any van events that don't conflict with anything coming up. A Corvette Coupe, 67. Alright, this is the 67 GTX from the movie Tommy Boy. You remember they destroyed it in the movie. I guess they restored it afterwards. This is the actual car from the movie. Very cool. There you go, Volkswagen Rabbit.
I love this thing, man. This is sweet. So
This is like ready for Radwood. Check out the Ronald wheels. This thing is crazy. There's that Buick. It's got the Ram Air 350 with the sunroof. C4 Vet for sale. Make offer. There you go. That's your information on that. Got a Camaro Berlinetta from the Malaise era. It was an 81. El Dorado. So we got the 500 cubic inch. There you go, 8.2 liters. Front wheel drive, El Dorado. That is a monster. Our modern Mustangs. Here's that 57 D500. Dodge. The Custom Royale. The Ford look era of Mopar. The Virgil Exner years. There you go. D500. Alright, big old Cadillac convertible. We'll get you right here. I'll get the vendor. Produce company. After this, we are down to like this little line of cars, then another line of cars, then a small parking lot. So we are getting there. All right, see, this video is going to be quite lengthy, but I got a half an hour rolling, so that kind of helps it. So I got her at the right time, but then I spent a lot of time talking to people. So, oops. Yeah, the Cobra. A lot of Cobras at this show. El Camino. These guys are all about that 90s car show throwback. Check it out. 3 Crybaby dolls. Oh my God. And that one's got a pager. That one's got an old flip phone. It's all about the 90s with this. Always got an 8-track player though. So you got Seals and Croft, Shear. It's in there. BG's Greatest Hits is in the 8-track. There you go. We got Crybaby dolls with flip phones and pagers. They're all about that 90s throwback. I remember flip phones. I still have my pager. I still have my flip phone too. My kid needed it for a school play, like because they needed old cell phones. All right, 21 window bus. More modern Mustangs. Get your
Great, great.
there you go. If it bleeds, you can kill. Okay. All right. It's like the alien or something. It's definitely got a theme going. All right, Mitsubishi 3000. Different kind of 90s car show throwback.
So, yeah, if you look around LA, you're not going to find a dealer at all.
Can't imagine it's very easy to find one of these in this condition these days.
Missing doors and everything else.
There you go, Fiero.
Yeah.
For those who remember. Try to squeeze through here. There we go, we made it. Those got changed into kit cars like Lamborghini and Ferrari and things like that. It's one of my, I love this car. It's 63. That's right, inline 6. Very original. Keep it slow, keep it reliable.
No, I bought one for it. Did you? Okay, so what's the
And it's got the 3 pedals. There you go, square back. Yeah, let's just say it's not stock. Let's just say it's neither stock nor air-cooled anymore. All right, second gen. Miro 73.
Keeping the one I got. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you better.
All right, Corvette Coupe.
Have you ever replaced any of the windows in? Nope.
There we go. 70 satellite wagon.
American Motors.
Yeah. The fit and finish of all the restorations is way better than what they were doing. I can spot a restored one.
There's Mike's gremlin, no Mike. I don't know where he's at, so we'll have to find him later. I can send him a text. 304 car, kind of a rare one. Gremlin X 304. Yeah, 56. Oh man, we're close to wrapping up this show. You got one more little parking lot after this line here. Nice 66 GTO. This guy's hanging out there. With the 4-speed and the 3 deuces. There you go. Luxury Le Mans
There you go, right?
by Pontiac. 4-door hardtop. Bask in that opulent 70s luxury. Are you done basking? Of course not. I think I should have done the voiceover for all those like 70s car commercials.
Is this your truck?
No. 100. Oh, 65 Chevelle. That car alarm reminds me, next week is Long Beach Swap Meet.
I thought it was an Impala Super Sport. Wow.
Let me say the car alarm is the official meeting call of the Long Beach Swap Meet.
That is nice.
Challenger RT. Wow, look how low that spoiler is. The front lip spoiler is. It is the 50th anniversary, 56 of 70. I know they did a lot of special editions on these. The Charger. This guy's got all the carbon fiber. All right, Ford F-Series. This is the F-250. The extra toolbox on the side, 66. Let's get the extra gearbox. 62,000, it could be yours. Got the Imperial by Chrysler. A very luxurious convertible. It was a 68 model. To the Chevrolet 28. That's the address and the year. When do you ever see a 28 Chevrolet? Never. In the interior. Our C4 Corvette. I think if Leno's law goes through, these will suddenly get more popular in California. They've kind of almost been like the forgotten years of Corvette here, especially here in California. Austin Healey 3000 Roadster. Jensen Healy. Let's get the Foster Farms chicken.
Oh, really?
They're Austin Healy 3000.
No. Metal.
I see my uncle had one of these. It got stolen. And a LAPD detective calls him one day and says, "Hey, I'd like to buy your Austin Healey." He said, "What are you talking about? It was stolen." He says, "Oh, I saw it parked at a gas station." And I guess he contacted him off of the license plate number because he was a police officer. He can get the information. And as a reward, he sold him the car. So this was probably in the 80s. So probably privacy things were a little less stringent back then as well. I think that was like early 80s. That's a Z car. Roadster pickup. Windsor powered.
Cars like this. Leon, look for 4.
All right, 55. We are in the home stretch. are getting through this show. A Camaro. So he's got the underdash E-track over there. I can't see what's in it. I have a few 8-tracks in my collection. There's all the good stuff. Ted Nugent, Molly Hatchet, 8 ingredient, sticks. So we got a bunch of Beatles and Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and stuff like that. BMW. All right, another spot of cars. Gotta get on the way to my car. I already shot the outro, so the outro will go after these cars.
Nitro in the
41
air, the
Plymouth.
Dragsters will be firing up in just 5 minutes right here in Honolulu and Ocean View. So come on by.
I remember that DeSoto that was for sale last year. That was a really nice car. And it sold, it was at the end of that video, and the family that sold it actually left a comment on the video saying it had sold. But it was just probably the nicest. It's like a late 40s, early 50s DeSoto sedan. Not a high value car, but it's probably definitely had to be one of the nicest in existence. So, have not seen it at another show since. But apparently it did sell at the show last year at this show. It's 56. The Buick. Mercedes SL Roadster. It's one of the smaller ones. Which one is it? 450 SL. So not the big 560. Those came later, the 560. Of course, a Morgan. These were kind of like the overflow cars. This will be the last one that I should be able to make it to my car. Chevy Coupe. That's going to wrap things up for the Montrose Car Show 2025 here in Old Town Montrose. Next week we are off to Moon Eye's Open House on the 12th, and then Sunday we are doing Long Beach Swap Meet. I might have time for something on Saturday, possibly at the Lions Museum. They're doing the Iski birthday celebration there. I'm going to try to do that. He's excited about that. Lots of other great stuff coming on the channel. Check the tentative list, let you know what I'm planning on hitting in the near future. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave some comments, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.